Welcome to the Children's Chamber at the Teninet Ingenious Wisdom Research Center. I am Teninet, your main co-host.
And I'm Elias, your main co-host.
And I'm Yapsra, your series coordinator.
We are so glad you're here with us. Let's begin.
Once, there was a very obedient little boy. The kid always respects his mother's instructions and tries to make the best out of himself.
Thank you, Mama.
On the other hand, no matter how hard he tried to be a good boy, he had one weakness that he couldn't control. Whenever his mom gets away from home, he always steals some sugar from the container. Although his mother scolded him many a time, he couldn't let go of the flaw. One day, she went off to the market while leaving the little boy to stay home. While he was sitting home alone, the thought of enjoying some sugar overwhelmed his mind. He wrestled so hard with this thought lurking around his head. In one side, a thought of keeping his mom's trust, and on the other side, the craving for having some sugar stretched him apart. After a grueling tension between the two thoughts, the thought of having some sugar finally ruled over him, so he headed to the sugar container. Even reaching at the sugar container, he was caught hold between the thought of doing it or not. He took 1 grain of sugar and put it in his mouth. Then he scooped a handful of sugar and started to chew it as much as he could. After doing what he did, he went out and started waiting for his mom anxiously at the doorway. Since he did what he was not supposed to do, the feelings of guilt and fear took over his mind. His mother came back home, and when he saw her, he started to tremble in panic. He lost words, and he started to speak of nonsense. Just looking at his reactions, his mother knew he stole some sugar. She became furious, and she punished him seriously, as she had never done it before. From that day onwards, although he hasn't taken the sugar in a way his mother knew about, he never quit his weakness. Whenever he was playing with his pals, he used to tell his wishes of growing up and becoming a big man. And when he makes money in the future, he would buy lots of sugar and enjoy it sitting at home as much as he can. Years and years later, the little boy grew up and got a job in another city. One day he came to his hometown to visit his mother. She was happy to see him and prepared a nice meal to pay a homage for her son. After the meal, they were having coffee and started chatting about his childhood stories. She mentioned his love of sugar as a little boy. He surfed back through old memories and thought about how the thought of having a sugar ruled him over. Then, he scooped the sugar on the table with a spoon and said, "Yesterday the thought of having a sugar ruled over me, and I used to take it. Today, I still chew sugar, but I am the ruler of it." Then, he put it in his mouth. This story is not about sugar. Sugar is a metaphor for the desires and thoughts of the earthly world, the temptations that quietly seek to rule our minds and hearts. As the boy grows into a mature man, his desire no longer controls him. He controls his desire. That is the deeper message of the story. He rules. The goal is not to escape the world, but to live in it without becoming a servant to its passing desires.